join them for their first time on the front line. The West Midlands Ambulance Service receives around 1 million calls each year.
Good job.
Off we go.
And new recruit Sam du Plessis-Grimson is already getting his fair share. In his first month, he's treated a child suffering a severe allergic reaction and an elderly stroke patient.
Okay.
Sam's treated the entire age range. But there's always something new around the corner. Sam's paramedic adventure began with a 6-week training course in autumn 2013.
Best thing to get these off is hold that, press it and pull it off.
The rookies were taught how to treat badly injured patients,
Dressing pack goes directly over the wound.
how to get to casualties quickly,
As you're going down here, you're checking your mirrors while you're turning your head quite often, which is good.
and how to respond if attacked on duty. Nearly 1,400 ambulance staff were assaulted in 2013.
When you've got your hands closed and you crash into me, my arms will be pinned against my body. If my hands are open and you crash into me, you'll bounce off those arms.
I do feel slightly prepared, but at the same time a bit sort of, I'm not completely naive thinking, yeah, I'd be the best and that sort of thing. Not at all, but it's just knowing that you've got to take every job as it comes.
A month later, and Sam's on his way to a real emergency. Today, his shift partner is fellow rookie Ash Atkins.
Okay, so what we got, bro? We're going to a red 2, female 28, with chest pain. 28? Yeah.
Sam and Ash became close friends during training, but this is the first time they've worked together.
Sam's driving's good. He's done the course. He's always said to me that he was really good on the course, so I'll be judging him throughout the day.
The call is classed as a red 2. That means urgent.
So it could either be possible heart attack or maybe a panic attack.
Yeah.
Speed is essential. The patient is home alone with her baby.
How far away? Oh, only 7 minutes away. Oh, hello, my love. Is it Laura?
It is.
Okay, what's been happening today, my love?
Laura's been in agony for 2 hours.
Does it travel anywhere at all?
No, it's just here.
What does it feel like? Is it a sharp pain or is it?
It sounds like he's just tightening and
If you could score this pain out of 10, 10 being the worst pain you've had, what would you say this is?
it's about 9.
About a 9, okay. Have you ever suffered from this before, my love?
No,
Laura was carrying her baby when the pain in her stomach first hit.
it just took me and I couldn't hold him and I just went really funny.
What's his name?
Daniel.
Daniel.
Laura's blood pressure is soaring. As this could indicate a heart attack, Ash prepares her for an ECG.
No talking for a second, just while we do this. It's nice and still for us.
It's good news. The ECG reveals that Laura's heart is fine.
So it's nothing to do with the heart. So can you point to where the pain is actually at the worst?
Just there at the minute.
Right there. And it's not going anywhere else?
No, it was in my stomach and it's here at the minute.
Sam suspects the pain is due to either a stomach ulcer or gallstones.
Might be something going on there, but it's quite difficult for us to tell because we haven't got any sort of machines or ultrasound or anything like that. And I agree, so it would be obviously a trip to hospital.
All agree that hospital's the best place for Mum. As for baby, there's no one here to look after him, so he'll have to make the journey too.
It's never ideal to take a child into hospital because of infection and that sort of thing, but if we have to, we can.
Sam tries to ensure Daniel's comfortable. If he gets upset, it's likely to stress his mum even more, and that won't help her blood pressure.
Boop, boop, boop.
Laura will be monitored en route.
And we're just going to pop on sort of observations because her blood pressure was a bit high earlier. Just going to keep an eye on that.
Throughout the emergency, an ability to stay cool under pressure has been crucial.
What we really wanted to do was just sort of calm the situation down. With that one, if we'd gone in and sort of overreacted, the baby would have picked up on it. We would have had a screaming child, lady's in a lot of pain, and it would just made the whole situation a lot worse. So you're just going to make sure you take everyone into account.
Despite their best efforts, Daniel does become agitated. But that's more due to the time of day than the journey.
He's upset because dinner service has been shut.
Laura's whisked into A&E for tests. The paramedics' work is done, and baby Daniel will soon be able to calm down again.
The fact that he was hungry had nothing to do with it. It was your driving. He was
You're
fine before
blaming
we
my
set off.
driving for the...
He was fine before we set off.
You're blaming my driving for that?
Yeah.
Sam's driving skills will soon be put to the test again. There are several hours of their shift still to complete. Back in the West Midlands, rookie paramedic Sam is nearing the end of his shift with fellow new recruit Ash. It's the last call of the day, and it could be their most challenging of all.
We're going to a pregnancy in a swimming and fitness centre, so fingers crossed it's not about to drop.
Sam puts his foot down. More information trickles through. The patient is 32 years old and 9 months pregnant.
Baby not yet born. That's good.
The swimming pool manager meets them on arrival.
Right, boss.
The mum-to-be's waters have broken while she's in the bathroom. She's due to undergo a caesarean section in 2 days' time, but the baby doesn't want to wait.
Felt a bit of a gush and I thought, well, it's not me generally wetting myself, and the more I walked,
Yeah, okay.
the more it's leaked.
Do you feel able to walk?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Sam and Ash want to get the patient, Nicola, to the nearest maternity unit before she goes into labour.
Thank you. Good luck, Jim.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Sam tries to put Nicola at her ease.
So do you work here?
I was going to swim with the boys on a swimming lesson.
Oh, all right.
I thought I'd better go today because it's going to be my last one I'll be going to for a week because having the C-section. And
Did you know if it's a boy or a girl?
it's a boy.
It's a boy.
It's a boy, yeah.
Got names yet?
Drew.
Drew.
Yeah.
Now she's settled comfortably, they can get a full medical history.
Pregnancy been fine.
A little bit hybrid pressure now and again.
With your water's gone just.
Yeah.
It was just water.
Nothing
No
else,
like
nothing
mucusy type.
No.
Okay.
Nicola will be monitored en route for any signs of problems.
She's just said she suffers from high blood pressure during a pregnancy. It's an early indicator of some not so nice things, but at the moment everything seems to be ticking over nicely. She looks in good health and she's not pushing, so we like that.
It's off to maternity. Sam goes as fast as he can. Tonight, he'd prefer not to play midwife.
I've delivered 2 babies when I was a student, but they're never a great job to go to because a lot of things can go wrong. But it's always nice when you get there and they're sort of not pushing, not contracting. You go, brilliant, we can relax and yeah, have a little bimble to hospital. It's always a bit of a relief.
They arrive at the nearest unit before the baby makes his appearance.
Your bump's not dropped at all, has it? Doesn't feel like it has.
Just a bit soft and not as hard, but no.
Yeah.
With Nicola safely delivered to the labour rooms, Sam and Ash's shift is finally over. At the end of their first day working together, it's time to find out the 2 friends' verdicts.
Today's gone well with Ash. We've had a good few patients and we've been able to help out a few people.
We supported each other really well, good teamwork, and we haven't fell out, which is always a good thing.
Sam's now a month into his fledgling career. All his training to get to this point was clearly worthwhile.
I've landed on my feet. I think I'm a very lucky sort of 22-year-old man to actually be in the career that I want to do for the rest of my life.
Sam's patient Laura was diagnosed with a stomach ulcer. She was discharged from hospital after treatment, which improved her symptoms. Nicola gave birth within minutes of Sam and Ash getting her to the hospital. Baby Drew was 8 pounds and 15 ounces.